Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles, and welcome to the fourth Unstable Spoilers video. Oh man, I've let the spoilers build up for a few days, so we have a bunch of stuff to talk about, and I'm excited to dive right in, so let us do that. Amateur Attire is the first card we're going to deal with, and I'm sure most of you know what an amateur is, but if you don't know what an auteur is, that is someone who is the sole person in charge of a creative work, essentially. It's a one-man show where the guy is in charge of every creative aspect. So that's what's going on here with this card. So, you sacrifice Amateur Attire to destroy target enchantment, and thus at Maze's End, the runners end their strife. Our saving grace, that hooded kid, is now Guildback for life. Ravnica the musical. Oh, this is like a song. And thus at Maze's End, the runners end their strife. Our saving grace, that hooded kid, is now Guildback for life. That's hilarious. And he's built an entire cardboard set, and he's got his own little outfit, like he's part of the Celestia. That is really cool. All right, next up, Beast in Show. Obviously playing off the Best in Show. Instead of like a dog show or a pony show, you've got a Beast Show. I like how the label says Beast and there's a #1 ribbon being given by a weird little turtle weasel mongoose. I don't know what the hell that is. Anyways, 6/4 trample. And a stunning example of the breed. Flawless plating, ruthless, efficient deathstroke, and an excellent drool shimmer. I love the fact that it's a big, deadly beast, but it's been trained to stand there like that, and has a little pink bow on its tail and a pink collar. That is amusing. And I do also enjoy the fact that this is essentially the same casting cost, power, and toughness as a Crawworm with a boost. So this is a perfectly fine card. After that, we've got Entirely Normal Armchair. Looking entirely normal with that gigantic bear trap over the cushions. Alright, during your turn, if Entirely Normal Armchair is in your hand, you may hide it on the battlefield. 0. Return Entirely Normal Armchair to its owner's hand. Only an opponent may activate this ability, and only if he or she sees Entirely Normal Armchair. 2 mana. Sacrifice Entirely Normal Armchair. Destroy target attacking creature. That's awesome! There's a little cookie on a plate there and a candle. It's like, have a seat, buddy. And it's like, if you don't spot the trap, there you go. You're going to get crushed. I like this. This is fun. This is a fun concept on Cheaty Face. That basically, you hide the card somewhere and then all of a sudden, oh, you're getting attacked. Surprise, buddy, get in the chair. And by the time you sacrifice it, they can't return it to your hand because it's been sacrificed as part of the cost. Very cool. First pick. What are you? 4 mana instant. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Assemble a contraption. Oh man, you know what? This I think I'm actually going to maybe try adding a contraption deck to the cube as well. This will be a fun cube contraption card. What does it say here? Picking hammers is dangerous, but it's still safer than harvesting saw bushes. Well, how dangerous is it to pick hammers? I mean, if you're just pulling them off, I guess if you pull too hard and smack yourself in the head, perhaps. Does he have a bubble of water on his head and then a straw hat on top of that? That's amazing. And the idea that there are bushes with different kinds of tools is a fun one. There's all kinds of stuff on this tree. Alright, what do we have next? Garbage Elemental. Will this card be garbage? 5 mana for a 2/4. Frenzy 2. Whenever this creature attacks and isn't blocked, it gets +2/+0. That's weird. They brought Frenzy back. Garbage Elemental can't be blocked by wordy creatures. A creature is wordy if it has 4 or more lines of rule text. Oh, that's cool. Alright now. That's a funky idea, and the Garbage Elemental looks very interesting. I would like to see this card close up and really see all the different individual elements that are comprising the garbage. Then we've got one of the Augment cards, half squirrel, half dash. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, it only costs 1 green to augment, and it gives -1/-0 to the base power and toughness of the creature. Then we've got Kindslaver. This is a play, obviously, on Mindslaver, and it's also a beverage helmet. That's hilarious. It definitely looks like the original Mindslaver. Or is it the original or the redone Mindslaver? Anyways, this definitely looks like one of the 2 Mindslaver artworks. What does it do here? 5 mana, sacrifice Kindslaver. A person outside the game controls target player during that player's next turn. Neither player may advise that person until the end of that turn. Just relax. I brought in a substitute. That's amazing. You just pick a random person outside the game to control target player. That's so fun, and you're not allowed to give any advice. I like this. Krark's Other Thumb. Yes, you got Krark's Thumb and Krark's Other Thumb. Krark's Thumb cares about coin flipping. Let's see here. 2 mana artifact. If you would roll a die instead, roll 2 of those dice and ignore one of those results. Okay, so it's Krark's other thumb, and instead of coin flips, it's dice rolling. So that's cool. Krark was the kind of goblin who loses thumb in a wager and come right back with double or nothing. That is actually amazing flavor text. That's fantastic. I love it. They have the regular Krark's thumb as a normal magic card. This as an unstable card, and the flavor text is fantastic. Double or nothing. Give me back my thumb or take my other thumb. Poor Krark, you suck at gambling. Alright. Modular Monstrosity. What are you? 7 mana, 3/3. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, you have 5 seconds to choose a keyword. You haven't chosen for a card named Modular Monstrosity today. That's been printed on a creature card. Oh, wow. Today? You can only do it once? Wow. If you do, Modular Monstrosity gains that ability. Otherwise, Modular Monstrosity loses all keyword abilities. Oh, so this could be really, really powerful for one game. Or you can try and like spread out the keywords and decide where you're going to use them here or there. And I mean, you can give it crappy keywords that you don't care about as well, right? It's not like you can't say cumulative upkeep, right? So you could totally give it cumulative upkeep just as something. I mean, obviously that's not something that's going to be ideal, but in a pinch you can use that to keep the abilities. I like this. This is going to cause a lot of confusion for people. And 5 seconds is interesting because people keep track of time differently. So I bet you there'll be arguments about 5 seconds even. After that, we've got the ninja half. We got to see the artwork. Now what does it actually say? You may activate Ninja's augment ability anytime you can cast an instant. Very cool. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, is its trigger. Right on. And it gives +1 power. Not too shabby. I like that they actually included the little color dots to let you know what color the card is considered. Old Buzzbark. 1 red, 1 green, and X. When Old Buzzbark enters the battlefield, roll X 6-sided dice onto the battlefield from a height of at least X inches. Oh, wow, okay. So if you did it for 20, then you have to do it from 20 inches above the table. That's amazing. For each die, put a number of +1/+1 counters equal to the result on each creature you control that die is touching. For each die, Old Buzzbark deals damage equal to the result to each creature an opponent controls that die is touching. Okay, for anybody who doesn't get how this works, basically pay 1 red, 1 green, and X, and then you're going to get to drop X number of dice from the height of X inches. Every creature that these dice are touching are going to be affected in one way or another. If they are touching your creatures, you're going to get that many +1/+1 counters equal to the die roll on the creature. If those dice are touching your opponent's creatures, that's how much damage they're going to take, however much it says on the die rolls. This is a very fun Chaos Orby kind of feel. I definitely like this card a lot. Then we've got Old-Fashioned Vampire. This is great. 5 mana for a 3/3 flyer. Old-Fashioned Vampire gets +2/+2 and has Death Touch as long as it's dark outdoors. I'm old-fashioned. I ain't no glitter and twilight vampire. Stalking hard or hardly stalking, am I right? Alright, moving on. Ordinary Pony. 3 mana for a 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, you may exile target non-horse creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Alright, well that's obviously one of the fun cards that you get to augment. Nice little host creature there. Over My Dead Bodies. 6 casting cost enchantment. Creature cards in graveyards can attack and block as though they were on the battlefield. Wait, what? Creatures in graveyards can attack and block as though they were on the battlefield. Whoa! Can block or be blocked only by creature cards in graveyards. Are zombies in addition to their other types and have Undeath Touch. If they would deal damage to a creature card, exile that creature card instead. Creature cards in your graveyard have haste. This is awesome! It's an entirely separate battlefield. All the creatures in your graveyard, in everyone's graveyards, are alive, and you get to fight with them, but only, oh, it's crazy. It's like a raging river kind of concept as well. I don't know. I really enjoy this kind of crazy nuttiness. And the fact that they included Undeath Touch, because that resolves the issue of, by the way, your guys are out of here. Gone, 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 gone. Not just going right back to the graveyard, right? They get exiled. So that's pretty cool. Of course, it's everybody's. So, I mean, it's really just going to battle. It's really just going to boil down to who has more bodies in their graveyards. I mean, you at least have the advantage of haste for yours. So this is a really, really cool enchantment. This will definitely make it into the King Cube. Then we've got proper laboratory attire. Oh, yeah, look at that spiffy looking jacket. All right, equipped creatures get +2/+1 and equipped creature gets +2/+1 and has protection from die rolls. Nothing that lets a player roll a die can block, target, deal damage to, or attached to an equipped creature. So basically, this guy, if you slapped this on one of your creatures, you'd be protected from things like old Buzzbark and things of that nature. That's pretty cool. And it's actually not too bad either, just for what you get. Like the 2 mana to give +2/+1, that's decent. Really epic punch. And that is a bear with dragon wings and, oh, it's a half dragon, half bear. What? Oh my god, and it's just punching a, is that punching a dragon or a giant lizard? Doesn't matter. Target creature you control gets +2/+2. If it's a host or has augment, then it fights target creature you don't control. It smarts more than the average bear. Oh, the bad jokes are good. When it's a bear bitch slapping, because actually I don't even know if it looks like maybe he's punching or he's bitch slapping. It says really epic punch, but I want to believe that he just slapped that lizard right in the face. You want to run with me? Yeah. Sacrifice play. What's this? 1 white, 2 colors. A person outside the game chooses an attacking or blocking creature target opponent controls. That player sacrifices that creature. Huh. In recursive chess, one piece can capture another only after beating in a game of recursive chess. Get the hell out of here. Oh, those are chess pieces playing chess. That's fun. Then we've got another augment here, the Serpentine Worm. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control as its trigger, augments for 3 and gives +3/+3. Ooh, that's sexy. Alright, target Minotaur. 1 red, 1 colorless. Minotaur warrior, prowess. Not again. That's, I don't know why, but that's hilarious to me. It's just target Minotaur. Target Minotaur you control gets whatever. Target Minotaur. It's like, this is literally target Minotaur. Why is there a little hummingbird behind him? What's the point of that bird? Oh, there's one landed on his arm too. Oh, he's stuck in the ice. That's amazing. I like this. This is probably referencing some other magic artwork that I'm not getting. There's a lot of jokes that are in the set that it's going to take other people to peel apart and find out. I love that. Then we've got very Cryptic Command, playing off the Cryptic Command art, but it's got like a goblin either chucking the bottle or running from it. Choose 2. Untap 2 target permanents. Tap each permanent target player controls with exactly 1 word in its name. Well, yeah, we're getting kind of cryptic. Discard all the cards in your hand, then draw that many cards. Return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Ooh, 2 of these would be a lot of fun. Alright, not too shabby. Willing Test Subject, Spider Monkey Scientist. 3 mana 2/2 reach. Whenever you roll a 4 or higher on a die, put a +1/+1 counter on Willing Test Subject. 6 mana, roll a 6-sided die. So this is the kind of creature that you would have protection from if you were wearing one of the laboratory outfits. And it's funny because they're wearing one as well. I definitely enjoy the concept behind this, that it's an actual researcher themselves who's willing to test things out on themselves and most likely has changed multiple times as a result. Pretty neat. Then we got Gift Horse. Oh, we're into the contraptions, man. I love this. Gift Horse. Look at this. This is a Goblin Trojan horse. You can see the eyeball poking out the front and stuff. This is fun. Whenever you crank Gift Horse, roll 2 6-sided dice. Create a number of 1/1 red goblins equal to the difference between those results. Up to 5 tokens per crank. Hell yeah. Inflation Station. Yeah, pump those chickens up, boy. Fill them full of air. Whenever you crank Inflation Station, target creature gets +3/+3 to end a turn. Very cool. That's not too shabby. I mean, it's a common contraption, understandably not too powerful, but the idea, like these floating chickens, are hilarious. All these contraptions fit into 9x9 card grids for each of the different organizations, the different factions in this set. So I very much look forward to having a copy of all the contraptions and having a binder page for each of them. And actually, once it's all spoiled, I want to go over all the art for each of the 9x9s as well, because I think it'll be a lot of fun. Then we've got Quick Stick Lick Trick. That's what I like to teach the ladies. Whenever you crank Quick Stick Lick Trick, target creature gets +1/+1 and gains lifelink till end of turn. And they've given a bunny a frog's tongue, and it's trying to catch a fly that is outside the jar. Is that what's going on? Or are those flies inside the jar with it? I don't know. That's pretty cool. Next up, Refibrillator. Whenever you crank Refibrillator, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh, that's not too shabby at all. And it shows some kind of snake being snake coatl kind of thing being rebirthed. Or is it, does it have a tortoise? What is it, a half dragon, half snake? What is that? I don't know, it's cool. Oh, and that's the final card. All right, well, we're done with the spoilers for the day. Lots of unstable awesomeness. Thanks for coming by, my friends, and I will see you next time.
What up, YouTube? Kyle here with Stone Monkey Productions. Just wanted to let everybody know we are 6 Color of Magic.